Welcome to Channel 17. This is the Sudanese community in Burman. My name is Abyei, former chairman of Sudanese Community in Burman, columnist for NewSudanVision.com. On my left is Samuel Choldor, the outgoing vice chairman for the Sudanese community in Burman. Next is Atem Arok Deng, the former vice chairman for Sudanese community in Burman. Next is Mading Machar Makang, the outgoing chairman, Sudanese community in Burman. Next is Ida Grankwek, the outgoing treasurer, Sudanese community in Burman. Next to Garang is Deng Ayaj Adid, the outgoing secretary, Sudanese community in Burman. And next is, congratulations to him, is Tilar Manyuan Tilar, the incoming chairman, Sudanese community in Burman. Next to Tilar Manyuan is James Maluk Deng. He was the former information secretary, and because of his job, he was re-elected, and he's an incoming information secretary. Next is Abyei Ken Malwal. We call him Kenny. He is the former information secretary, Sudanese community in Burman. And finally is Atem Kwal, the incoming vice chairman, Sudanese community in Burman. We are happy to be here tonight because we have an important day, an important moment in our life, and we gathered here to share our experiences, our joy with the Burman community and American people. So we will begin our discussions. So I will ask.
I'm Arabic right now. I come from South Sudan, plus other resources they take from South Sudan. And right now there will be no way for them to take those. And I think we will be, we will be a good country, better than North Sudan. I thought they would be talking that North Sudan will be poorest country.
That's true.
Because that's what it looks like right now, because they still have a lot of war going on. For myself, I'm from Abyei, and we have problem in Abyei even right now. My family, they are on a run. So it's hard for us to, to say we're not going to celebrate when it's our own country, and we still have people that will be dying every single day. So I'm happy on the other side, and I'm sad also in the other side. So thank you.
Thank you. I think Abyei is one of the questions that will come up later on. Peter, it is occupied by Sudan Armed Forces. So I don't know, what could you share with American people who are watching these discussions in order to ensure that this land is given back to its people? We only have 10 minutes to go.
I think to make it short, it's just we need to still go back to the CPA signatures to keep pressure on the Sudan government, because we don't want Abyei to drag us into war. It's not because we don't like war anymore, but
and we urge people who are signing CPA to look this one, the Abyei issue is really, really good, because we are not going to let them have an Abyei. Abyei is us, and it's really something that will trigger the war right away. It's something that CPA has to be followed very, very careful.
Really, to make a quick point about Abyei, to me, and I want to let the American and the international community know that we want people of Abyei to be free as soon as possible. We don't want them to be held hostage against their will, because their brothers and sisters from the south have determined their situation, their destiny already. And we want these people to be free as soon as possible to join our free Republic of Southern Sudan. And And I'm sure you have seen from our brother James when he said before that he's celebrating and he's warring on one hand. We want that warring to be put away from us here. We want to be happy once and for all. And for that to happen, people of South Sudan shouldn't think that we got our independence and start celebrating to the point they will forget our brothers behind. And the same thing to the UN and concerned countries like United States and other and IGAD countries like Kenya, Uganda, and Ethiopia. They need to focus about the issue of Abyei and so that they can.
Quick
so
comment too, and now not only about Abyei, but we have even our brothers here in this state of Vermont, from Nubaman, from Darfur, and from Eastern from Blue Nile, here, Kordofan. We.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's really very bad that we are celebrating one heart and we are celebrating one eye and we are crying one eye and we are sorrowful one heart because of the suffering of our brothers. As James mentioned that, is celebrating one part and is crying one part because of Abyei. That's the feeling that we have, all of us here, that we are crying one part, we are celebrating one part. You have seen the northern people are Arabs. Now, even look, our James brother here is an Arab. No, it look like us, and the owner of that land, an Arab is taking it by force. Please, please, help us to do that. We know we want to celebrate, all of us.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead then.
First of all, Abyei belong to Dinka Ngok. There should be no one claiming that this land belong to him rather than someone who is from Abyei. And of course, the international community should be aware of that. And even those who are not aware of where Abyei is, whether it belongs to Dinka Ngok or belong to Arab, this land belong to Abyei. And the reason why Arab are into Abyei right now, it's not because of land, it's because of oil. And you can't just have oil without land. This land belongs to Abyei. So I do believe that the international community should intervene and should let the people of Abyei have their land again and choose where they should go to. Whether they should go to north or south, it will be their right to choose that. And I encourage international community to intervene.
Thank you. Very quickly.
I think in case of Abyei, everybody is all aware about it. International community is aware about it. And I think it needs a pressure again to the regime in the north. So there's so many alternatives that they can be put on them. A lot of pressure, so that they have to leave. They have to leave Abyei, because as Abyei is, as the constitution of the Southern Sudan government mentioned that Abyei is a part of the source. So there is no need of the troop to be in Abyei. They must leave and leave Abyei to the Abyei people. To the source. So I need, and I also asking the international community also to put more pressure on them, on the government in the north, so that they have to leave their, they have to leave the land, and they have to take the troop to the north, because Abyei is already from the source. So, and if not, then